previous class we discussed about friction. How many of you remember about friction as well as types of friction and how friction is useful for us and what are the disadvantages of friction? All this we discussed in the previous class, and today we will discuss. We are going to discuss about activities which is basing on friction. Okay. In previous class also we discussed already about the activities like pushing a book, okay, as well as lab activity also we discussed. All these we done in previous class, and today we are going to discuss again small discussion about activity 1, basing on that activity 2 up to few activities, okay, we will discuss today. And first one is activity 1. So identifying forces acting on a body, identifying forces acting on a body and effects of friction force, okay, and effects of frictional force, okay, identifying forces acting on a body and effects of frictional force. In this, just small example, consider a book. This is a book. Now we are placing this book on a table, okay, we are placing this book on a table. This is table, so this is table. Now apply force in this direction, apply force in this direction, which means we are pushing the book, okay, we are pushing the book in this direction. So what will happen? Frictional force will act in this direction. This is force as well as frictional force, which means, okay, direction of motion is direction of motion. This we can take it as direction of motion or force which is acting in left side, okay. This is about identifying forces along a body and effects of frictional force. Next one is, if we draw a diagram, if we draw a normal diagram basing on this one to identify the forces, okay, to identify the forces, if we draw a basic diagram basing on this. So what we are placing? A book. So it is a square one. We are placing a book. Now velocity will be in this direction. Frictional force will be in this direction. W, weight, okay, which means mg. We can say W or mg, which means mass into gravitational force. Then only we can call it as a weight, okay. If mass into gravitational force is added, then it is weight. Otherwise, it is mg. Okay, anything we can take. And normal force will act upwards. And normal force will act upwards. This is about identifying forces acting on a body and effects of frictional force. This is how we are identifying, and as well as force will be acting in this direction. This is the identification of forces, okay. I already told you W means mass and gravitational force, okay, as well as here one more is there, N, it is normal force or reaction force. Okay, normal force or reaction force applied vertically from the floor. Okay, applied vertically from the floor. Okay, this is about identifying forces which is acting on that body. Now, if we take normal force as well as weight, W minus N, I am arranging this one. If we consider W minus N equal to 0, which means W equal to N, which means mg equal to normal force or weight equal to normal force. Anything you can take. Okay. This is about identifying the frictional bodies. So we are applying force on the book, which means the force applied on the book is known as frictional force or friction. Okay, frictional force or friction. This is about identify the frictions. Okay, next activity number 2. Activity number 2. Observing the variation of friction. Observing variation of friction. We will consider for this I will give you a small example. If I told you to drag the box, okay, push the box, what will happen? To apply, okay, consider a box. This is a box, and I told you to apply less force, okay. It is of 100 kgs, for example, it is of 100 kgs, and I told you to apply only less force on the box. What will happen? Okay, pushing a box, with small force, what will happen? If 100 kg box, if we apply only 5 newtons of force, means is that box will move? No. Why? Because here frictional force which have contact to the body, like this it will be contact with the body. So frictional force which is acting on that body is more by comparing to the force which is acting on that box. Okay, which means it will not use it to move the box from one position to other position. Okay, this force is not used, which means capital F less than small f. Okay, frictional force is greater than normal force, or we can say force is less than frictional force. Okay, this is about first one. Now another example in this only. this only. Pushing a box with increasing force. Okay, pushing a box with increasing force. Pushing a box with increasing force. For example, 100 kgs of box, and I told you to increase your force. Previous one is 5 newtons. Now I told you to increase it to 50 newtons. 50 newtons. Even though it will move, no. Why? Because frictional force is greater than force which is acting on that object, so it will not move backside. Okay, so this is also not happening. Now I told you to increase more weight. Okay, it means, sorry, kg frictional force. Now increase the force until the box moves. Okay, which means if it is 100 kgs, apply 100 newtons of force, then what will happen? F equal to F, and after some time if we increase force, then I told you to increase, then force is greater than frictional force, then box will start moving. This is the observation, observing the variations of frictional force. Okay. Next activity, factors affecting friction as well as effects of roughness or smoothness. Next one is, next activity, effects of roughness on frictional force. Okay, effects of roughness on frictional force. In this, okay, now consider a ball. Okay, consider an object. For example, consider an inclined plane. This is an inclined plane. This is an inclined plane. Now, on this inclined plane, there is a roughness on the body. Okay, roughness on the inclined plane, and I left a ball here. What will happen? We are observing motion of a ball on a inclined plane. Okay, on a inclined plane. Now what will happen? This ball will try to move downwards, but due to this roughness on the inclined plane, the object will not come downwards. Why? Frictional force will, this force is acting this side. Okay, frictional force will act in this direction. Due to this roughness, the object will not move from one position to other position. So with this nature, the object will not move. Now do one thing, apply cloth on the inclined plane. Apply or spread. Okay, spread a cloth on the inclined plane. spread a cloth on inclined plane. Now observe what will happen. The ball is used to move downwards. Why it will move? Because the nature of the object or the friction which is acting on that object is used to reduce. Okay, due to that the ball is using due to that the ball is used to move downwards. Okay, and if we observe how the ball as well as the surface which is acting on the inclined plane, both will be have roughness on the objects. How it will be if we observe from the diagram. Okay, so this is the diagram, and if it is the ball, so like this it will act. Okay, like this it will act, and this is the force. And if we show you, if we write here irregularities, of two surfaces in contact. Irregularities of two surfaces in contact. Okay, that is about activity number 3. Next one is effects of area of contact in frictional force. Activity number 4. Next one. Next one, activity number 4. So, effects of area of contact on frictional force. Okay, effects of area of contact on frictional force. For this, we need to consider a brick. Consider a brick. It is placing like this. Now, for this brick, tag a, which means tie a spring balance. Spring balance will be like this. So, now tie a spring balance to this one. Okay. Now try to drag this spring by using this spring balance. Try to drag the brick. What will happen? Okay. Which means I am writing here. Pulling a brick. Pulling a brick with spring balance. With spring balance. Okay. So what will happen? If we draw a normal diagram for this one. So force is acting in this direction. Force is acting in this direction. So frictional force will act in this direction. This is about, okay, this is about activity number 4, effects of area of contact. If area of contact is big, the force acting on that object as well as frictional force acting on that object are more. Now, if we reduce the area of contact, what will happen? If we reduce the area of contact and if we are trying to pull the brick, then what will happen? Now, place the brick in this position, horizontal position. Okay, place this brick in horizontal position. Now, try to add. Now add the spring balance. imbalance. Okay, like this it will be. So we are doing it. Pulling the same brick. Pulling the same brick with another orientation. With another orientation. Okay. This is about. Then what will happen? I forgot to tell you. So what will happen? The area of contact which is acting on this body is very less, and the friction, the force which is acting on the object is more. Now, so here frictional force is, which means the force is greater than frictional force. Then the brick is used to move in that orientation. This is about activity number 4 as well as frictional force. Okay, this is about activity number 4 as well as frictions we already discussed, and one in next class we will discuss about remaining activities and basing on these concepts. Okay, few examples on basing on these concepts. Okay, so once go through all the friction, types of friction, use of friction, disadvantages of friction, as well as activities up to activity number 4 and some lab activity. All these once go through that. Then if you have any doubt, just ask me, I will clarify your doubts. Okay, thank you.